You know, a lot of veterans have an issue finding employment after they get out of the military, but there are some veterans that don't just, rise to meet the challenge that is set in front of them and get a normal day-to-day. No. Some of them, well, they surpass all expectations and end up doing something incredibly stupid and yet entertaining in an internet video, which is why we're here today. Because somebody decided that they wanted their second half of their lives to be in a career of crime and work with the Mexican cartels in what I would call an interesting specialty. Welcome, William Lewis Inert. Well, Inert is definitely a good name for him because he decided that after being in the military, the next logical evolution in his life would be to work with one of the Mexican cartels in the Gulf, specifically the Los Escorpiones in the Gulf Cartel. Now, how do you know that I know that Billy got picked up with the Los Escorpiones of the Gulf Cartels down in Mexico? Well, Mexico ended up arresting him and they brought him to Mexico City and said, hey, look at this guy working with this cartel. He happens to be a United States citizen. Better let them know. Oh, and he has prior military service. Although for some reason, and I don't know why, the Mexican government has not stated what his MOS was, and I'll be damned, I can't find it either. So, is this guy some super secret squirrel guy going down there and doing Black Ops missions? I highly doubt it. And we'll see why.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
But it would be interesting to figure out exactly what this guy did and how long he was in. My guess is a combat engineer.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Oh, you see, everybody's ears picked up there. Inert, combat engineer. Was somebody using their skills as a technician in order to assist the cartel? Yes, that is exactly what's happened. William Inert, Billy Inert, bomb, get it? Wasn't caught just running and gunning with this Gulf Cartel. It wasn't just some hitman or a guy behind the wheel, like Driver or Baby Driver or another getaway driver movie with the word driver in it. Wasn't even a hitman. A mule? Nope. He made landmines. I'm not joking. And by the looks of them, they're extremely crude. I mean, I can see the fins on top that if they're disturbed, it might set off an explosion, but the rest of the thing just looks kind of like a weird beat-up robot dildo. And during the arrest, the Mexican government stated that the seizure of multiple explosive devices underscore the heightened security challenges in the region. I would say so. I mean, if you got some guy that's just floating around making IEDs for the Gulf Cartel, so that way anybody who stumbles upon it, law enforcement or not, I would say that is a significant event. And what is going on with veterans nowadays when we're trying to do military coups in Venezuela, trying to get to Kenya, and what's slowly becoming the norm is, I guess, fighting in Ukraine. That it doesn't matter which side, because there's that one weird guy that brought a photo of him and his Marine duds, and then there's obviously like a shit ton of dudes that are fighting for Ukraine. Is it me, or did everybody that got in after 2011 just didn't see enough combat to their liking, and they just got bored and said, well,
I'll do it myself.
Now I could understand that you would be sitting there looking at me saying, hey, see, I don't quite get it. How do you just jump from military service into just joining the cartel? Well, there's some space in between there, and you'd be right. And Billy was busy assaulting people in their no-no areas. And he actually has a warrant out of Colorado for failing to register as a... Yes, Billy got arrested for attempted and then failed to register. And I would assume that, if you're making bad decisions like that, well, you might as well just run off to Mexico and start making bombs down there for the cartels. Because as long as you have a heartbeat, I'm pretty sure that the cartel is gonna look at your resume and say, it's stories like this that make me glad I conceal carry just about everywhere. Did we do the transition thing? Am I here now in the stuff like that? Okay, whatever. And that's why I'm glad that Arrowhead Tactical is the sponsor for today's video, because with their fantastic athletic gear, not only is it comfortable, but it can allow you to carry concealed, even in sweatpants. Not only are these things comfortable, but with the thick elastic waistband that it has, you can concealed carry in your sweatpants. That means you can conceal that thing and still show off that other thing in a pair of gray ones. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm back. Just click the link in the description below and check out Arrowhead Tactical for yourself. And as always, the best way to support the channel is to get yourself a t-shirt. Look at that. Death Before Dismount. I love it. It's probably one of my favorites. Right next to my E4 Mafia ones. Cheapest way to support the channel is leave a like. Make a comment. Tell me what you would do If you were gonna be in a cartel and you were a veteran, what would your cartel job be? Would you have a cool Spanish nickname? Los Pendejos. Oh, yeah. Or like, what's Tiny Polo? Polo Gordo, the fat chicken? That would be mine. All right. See you next time, weirdos. Trying to find occupation or what do I call it, enrollment? No. You know, a lot of, I don't know if that made sense. It sounded like Joe Biden.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.